Hi, everyone, and welcome to another round of the Edward Jones Chatting Cage. I'm JB in the cage, once again setting it up for Francisco Lindor this time of the Cleveland Indians. Francisco, thanks for hanging out with me and some fans.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Thank you.
We're totally stoked about it. You're one of the great players in baseball, one of the great young players with a lot of personality, so we look forward to it. Twitter is already full of questions, and we'll get to those. But fans, if you're watching right now via a device that has a webcam, fire that webcam up. You will then join Francisco and myself right here in the screen on the show and get some FaceTime with Francisco Lindor. Meanwhile, I'll use social media a la Twitter to ask some questions. Just waiting to get those webcams going. Let's go first to Ray09 wants to know, very simply, what's the most difficult thing about playing shortstop in the major leagues?
Most typical thing?
Difficult, yeah.
Difficult. Difficult. I think the game can speed up a little bit more, because you gotta be aware of your surroundings at all time. You can't take one thing for granted, and because guys, there's a lot more scouting reports. They know what the outfielders wants to do with the ball. They know what I want to do with the ball. So you gotta be aware at all times.
This is the Edward Jones Chatting Cage. That's Francisco Lindor answering questions from fans via Twitter or your webcam. Get your webcam fired up. Join us in the show. Get FaceTime with your favorite player, like this young fan right here. What's your name? Where you're from? What's your question for Francisco?
Hi, my name is Isaac. I'm repping the Indians from New York. What's it like coming up as a rookie and immediately having like a crazy success?
I think it's been fun. It's been a blast. I've been enjoying since day one, pretty much since the day I fell in first base. And the guys up here, they've been making it a lot more comfortable for me. They're making me feel like I'm home, and I think that's big, and the success I'm having, I think that's big, and how much fun I'm having up here, because the guys, they're making it a lot easier for me.
There you have it, folks. Thoughts from Francisco Lindor on his time here in the majors and being successful in that way. Falling down around first base, first hit, a little excited. What did Miggy have to say about that? That seems like the family of baseball welcomed you from there on out.
Yeah, no, he was having a blast. He told me calm down, just relax. It was an easy double, and it's just adrenaline kicked in. I was just running, trying to make it to second base as fast as I could. I never did.
That's right, but a very memorable moment there in Major League Baseball for Francisco Lindor. Again, fire up your webcams, folks. Join us here in the Edward Jones Chatting Cage. Get some time, FaceTime with Francisco himself. Meanwhile, on Twitter, they want to know. Let's see. Let's go with this one. Underchef18 wants to know, what is your favorite thing to cook at home, Francisco?
Favorite thing to cook at home, I think gotta be breakfast. Breakfast. Okay. I love breakfast. I love chocolate chip pancakes. That's the best. That and pizza. I could eat that the rest of my life and I'll be fine.
I love it. I like that you're not over concerned about the nutritional elements of the breakfast just yet. Chocolate chip pancakes work great. That's how it works. Breakfast
Not
champions
yet.
right
Not
there.
Yet.
Another fan joins us in the cage. What's your name? Where you're from? What's your question for Frankie?
Hi, I'm Joe Kurtz from Brooklyn, New York. I'd like to ask you, who is your idol growing watching baseball?
Growing up, he had Alomar, Roberto Alomar, Vizquel, Jeter, guys like that. They made the game a lot funner growing up, and I think I watched them, and I try to get something from each and one of them. I try to be somewhere close as good as them.
Certainly three great players to look up to and admire growing up. Anybody could do that as well, and some of the great infielders of any generation. We continue the Edward Jones Chatting Cage with Francisco Lindor as I go back to Twitter. J_Chone31 wants to know, what is your favorite thing to do in Cleveland?
Favorite thing to do in Cleveland? Ooh, that's a tough one because I haven't had that much time to do to go outside. I think so. Right now, I play baseball. I like playing in Cleveland, and besides going to the mall, I haven't had that much time to go around and spend time by myself. I'm with my mom, my girlfriend. Most of the time, I'm on the field, so.
Not bad. Not a bad job, and not a bad way to spend time in Cleveland playing some baseball. Works out pretty well. It's a good office.
Yeah. So right now, that's the best thing to do in Cleveland right now.
This is the Edward Jones Chatting Cage fans. You make it go, like this fan right here. What's your name? Where you're from? What's your question for Francisco?
My name is Christian, and I'm from Zanesville, Ohio. I actually recently just went to the game and bought a Kipnis shirt. But my question was, how does it feel to play next to someone like Jason Kipnis, who's an all-star?
Feels great, because he's been in the league for a while. He's very competitive, and he likes to enjoy the game, so just like I do, and he's having a great success. He's having a great career, and it's fun watching a guy like that and learning from him, learning not only from him but from the guys behind me and from the guys alongside me.
He is one of the great all-stars and must be great to play in the infield with. The EDJ question of the day builds on that idea of teammates and what the Indians are all about. So, Francisco, who is the funniest guy in the clubhouse?
Funniest guy in the clubhouse. I think I have to give that one to Viles. I think he's a funny guy. He likes to have fun. He likes to joke around, and he's pretty funny. Pitchers though, the starting pitching staff, they like to do a lot of stuff. They got a lot of downtime during the game when they're not pitching, so they're kind of funny. The things they come up with, they're pretty creative and funny.
That's good to know. And there you have it, folks. That's how we work here in the Edward Jones Chatting Cage. That's the EDJ question of the day. And if you want to be part of the show, hashtag Chatting Cage is what you should tag your tweet, and then we'll pull that question up. Or join us via webcam like this fan. What's your name? Where you're from? What's your question for Francisco?
Sam, and I'm from Cleveland. We got you, Kipnis, Brantley in the lineup. We got Carrasco, Kluber in the mound or whatever. But, we always seem to kind of finish right before that playoff hump. I was going to ask maybe, what would you think it would take for us to get over that hump?
Continue to do what we're doing right now. I mean, we're playing the game the right way right now. We're having fun, and nobody's quitting. Everybody's pulling on the same direction. Everybody's passing the baton. If I don't do it, Brantley will do it. Brantley don't do it, Santana will do it. Santana doesn't do it. Etc. The list go on and on. I think we just got to continue to play the game the right way and have fun. And at the end of the day, October 4th come. Hopefully we in the playoff.
There you have it, folks. Ask questions directly to your favorite players like Francisco Lindor via webcam or hashtag Chatting Cage and be a part of the Edward Jones Chatting Cage right here on the show. I'll go to Twitter on one of those questions. This is from Wedded Joy 15. What kind of music do you like to listen to, Francisco?
Everything but country music. I don't like country music. I can't do it. I'm sorry for you country fans, but I just can't do it.
Sounds like you've actually, you've tried. Like, you didn't just dismiss it outright, but you gave it a shot, and anything but that works for you.
I mean, I play baseball. You know how many country country songs they play during BP and in the clubhouse and all this stuff? A lot. I mean, actually, there's a couple of ones that, you listen to it, you don't mind it, but there's some I just can't do it. If I'm by myself, I can't. No, I can't. I'm sorry.
There you go. If you're on the road trip with Frankie, guys, don't bring the country music. He doesn't want any part of that. This is the Edward Jones Chatting Cage. Join us.
Right.
Get your FaceTime here with Frankie. We got a fan right now. What's your name? Where you're from? What's your question?
Hi, my name is Jared. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I used to live in Akron, Ohio last year. My question for you is, what has it been like from the adjustment of the minor leagues to the major league?
It's been, like I said before, it's been fun, and that jump has been unbelievable. I've been enjoying every step of it, and I'm not taking any moment for granted, and I continue to enjoy and have fun. It's just, I think that's the biggest thing. If you have fun, no matter the success you have, if you enjoy the game, enjoy the atmosphere, and play the game the right way, I mean, there's nothing better than that.
Great insight there from Frankie on how to play the game. I got to ask, because you hear that a lot. Have fun, but there's a lot of work that goes into it. So how do you translate that, Francisco? Like, obviously, it's not just sitting around eating chocolate chip pancakes and then just going to the ballpark. There's got to be some work in there. So you got to find
Correct.
You got to find some fun in that too. How do you do that? What's your process like? Like, what's your workout and keep your energy up for that long season?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we got here to the field around 1:30. You know, we early on the field, and you just to get our mind right for that 7 o'clock game time. That's what matters. You know, whether it's in the cage, you know, having fun, talking to your teammates, talking to the coaches, embracing every moment. Just you're gonna have fun. I mean, because there's always things that happen. There's so much time between 1 and 7:15. There's so much time that there's gonna be jokes. There's gonna be things that happen in the clubhouse. Things that happen the game before. Things that happen to you when you were eating breakfast or stuff like that. You know, that you talk about those stuff and you have fun. You enjoy it. You know, like I'd much rather have an off day on the field than an off day at my house.
Wow. Well said. Really well said. This is the Edward Jones Chatting Cage. That's Francisco Lindor, shortstop for the Cleveland Indians. I'm JB. Teeing up the questions. We use social media and we use webcams. What's your name? Where you're from? What's your question?
Anna, and I'm Elina. We want to know, what's your favorite holiday?
Right.
Christmas. Christmas is the best one. I love Christmas. I love presents, and I love when my little nieces and my nephew they open those presents. I think it's the best time of the year.
And do you help make Christmas Eve into Christmas morning for the family? You help that? You do all the packing. You do putting stuff together at night so that Christmas morning the nieces and nephews can get up and it's just a ton of stuff.
No, I don't. I can't wrap presents. I can't do that. I don't know how to do it. But I definitely know how to open them.
Well, there you have it. Then it's just a fun Christmas morning no matter what. I love that. This is the Jones Chatting Cage. That's Francisco Lindor of the Cleveland Indians. I'm JB. Again, hashtag Chatting Cage on your tweets or use your webcams and join us right here in the show. Let's go back to Twitter. DK_44 wants to know, what would you be doing if you were not a professional baseball player?
I think I'll be either a dentist or a chef. Dentist or a chef. I like to eat, and I like to make sure my teeth are white. And for some reason, I always I like nice teeth. If you got a nice smile, man, that's one of the best things.
That's great. You know, I got to say, you got a pretty amazing attitude in general. So if you were a dentist, you would have a great bedside manner, which is really important in that job.
Oh, of course. of course. I'm sure I could get some people's teeth look real nice.
This is good. We'll follow up on this later. We got a fan with us right now. What's your name? Where are you from? What's your question for the dentist?
Hey, my name's Danny Madden. I'm from Akron, Ohio. I've covered you a bunch of times with the Rubber Ducks. I referenced the Tribe one last night. Do you miss us down at AA Akron? We certainly miss having you around here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, but I love being up here. But yeah, I mean, there's times that certain stuff that I miss, but I guarantee you I don't miss everything. I love being up here.
What was it before? I believe he was somebody that actually covered the Akron team. So obviously, being in the bigs that's dream come true. Your time in Akron. Well, was there something special that stands out that you remember that you'll always sort of hold dear?
We got one of our bad boys. They call him Batman, and we call him Brother. He's amazing, man. And the way he how much he care about us and how much he care about winning. It's just it was unreal, and I think that's one of the coolest persons that I met in Akron, and you know, of course, your teammates,
Sure.
the way the bus rides when we were talking, and bus rides where guys were singing and all the stuff, you know, they're pretty cool. But I think Brother, I think he's one of the best things that happened to me in Akron.
That's a great story. Thanks for that insight. We have run out of time. I want to thank you so much, Francisco, for joining us here in the Chatting Cage. Did you have a good time? You feel like you did pretty well?
I did. I felt great. I had a good time.
Good.
Thank you.
A lot of really good cuts and contact here in the Chatting Cage. I'm JB. We'll see you fans. As always, thank you, and we'll see you on the next round.